Greetings and welcome, Life Gamers. I'm your host, Lamont Tyson, and this is a show that's all about trying to understand how to bring all the moving parts of life together to ultimately give you a life game. What we've been doing here in Greensboro is understanding all the services, programs, and opportunities that the city has to offer. That quest has brought us to Action Greensboro, and today I have my dear friend and good guest, Ms. Thompson.
How you doing? Hi, it's good to see you.
So, for people that are trying to learn more about Greensboro and what it is Action Greensboro does, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So Action Greensboro is a business unit of the Greensboro Partnership, which is the primary business unit, the primary economic development organization for the city. And so the partnership includes the Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Alliance, Entrepreneur Connections, and Action Greensboro. And our role is really to sort of fill the gaps in terms of quality of life in Greensboro. So when the city is recruiting a major business to the city, they're asking questions like, what does your downtown look like? How do you attract and retain young people? How about public education? What about higher education assets? And so we work with a variety of things around making Greensboro a great place to live.
Wow. You said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So in having said that and understanding the climate, what was it that got you passionate about being in this field?
Sure. So Action Greensboro is a consortium of 6 private foundations that pool their resources together really to make our work possible. And so I moved to Greensboro about 10 years ago and started working for the Community Foundation and really learned about the strong nature of the philanthropic community here, how foundations are really working and they're taking leadership roles and making big changes happen in the city. So the Community Foundation is a great example right now. They're leading efforts to build the Bower Park. They're also building the Tanger Center for the Performing Arts. And so, examples like that show that philanthropic efforts are really at the forefront of community development here in Greensboro, and it's just been exciting to be at the table.
Gotcha. And so what type of things are you having to work on currently that are going to help build the city in the downtown area? Sure.
So our efforts right now are around downtown development, primarily the construction and the completion of the downtown Greenway. The Greenway is a 4-mile walking, biking, running loop around the city. It's a hub for the 99 miles of trails here in the city. And so it'll circle downtown. Like I said, it's 4 miles. It connects about 30,000 college students, 12 neighborhoods, and really sort of frames the downtown. And so we're working right now to complete that project. In addition to that, we also helped build the baseball stadium downtown, and we currently manage Center City Park, which is just up the street on Elm Street.
My goodness, you get no time to rest, huh?
Yeah, it's a fun job. And then on top of Center City Development, we do work around higher education. We run a program called Opportunity Greensboro, which is a collaboration of the 7 colleges and universities in the business community to make big things happen to leverage higher education here in Greensboro. So the biggest project that's come out of that effort is Union Square Campus, which is the new downtown university campus that's under construction at South Elm and Lee Street.
That's a multi-college type of facility, correct?
It's a collaboration with UNCG, A&T, GTCC, and Cone Health. And so it'll have programs in nursing from the AA level all the way up to the PhD program in nursing at UNCG, and then also supporting professional development for Cone Health through a simulation lab.
Oh, wow. So you guys do a lot of work with private organizations as well as the nonprofit organizations.
Absolutely.
So if someone is coming to town or someone has a business plan or thinking about a business and they wanted to get some insider information, how could you help that individual?
Well, that's sort of the benefit of being part of the Greensboro Partnership. And so our sister business units, so for instance, if you had a great idea and you wanted to start a business, you're an entrepreneur, we would send you over to Entrepreneur Connections. We've got a great facility on North Green Street called CoLab, which houses people that are sort of incubating new ideas. We have an accelerator program. It's a 10-week extensive program where if you had an idea for a business and you wanted to really test that idea, we have a program for that. Also, if you have a small business, you could rent office space from CoLab. Oh, wow. In addition to that, the Chamber of Commerce also nurtures current businesses. So if you had a small business, you're looking for additional resources, the Small Business Center within the Chamber is a great resource for that.
Oh,
so
goodness.
sort of we can help you out, but it's always through sort of the bigger nonprofit, lots of different things.
So last question, just kind of go ahead and get you out of here, and thank you for your time.
Yeah,
and just
absolutely.
helping people understand what it is that you do and how they can partake in some of the good things you're doing. So we asked you from the business perspective. So what if someone has a great nonprofit service that they want to commit to, how could you guys help give them some guidance?
Well, I think Greensboro really has a robust nonprofit community here, and so the Community Foundation is one of our 6 foundations that partners to make Action Greensboro possible, and they house a program called the Guilford Nonprofit Consortium, and so it's a membership organization that provides leadership training, it provides resources, consulting supports to nonprofits. And so if someone was looking for services around strengthening their nonprofits, they'd be a really great asset.
Gotcha. And if someone wanted to contact you here at Action Greensboro, how could they find you?
Sure. We have a website. It's called actiongreensboro.org, and our office line is 336-379-0821.
Well, guys, you've heard why Greensboro is such a wonderful place to live, play, and be active in. And trying to get yourself a life game, it's very important you come and understand the different things that are offered here in town. Action Greensboro is one of those wonderful organizations. So guys, don't forget to like that video, comment, subscribe, and if you want to get more involved with Greensboro and everything that's going on, make sure you come and check out Action Greensboro.
Great.
Ms. Thompson,
thanks for having me.